Hello everybody, and today I'll be making this custom rockstar doll for the first time. So for my base, I will be using Deuce Gorgon from Monster High. Now, let me introduce you to him. I decided to use this base for various reasons. This is his snake heads all taken off the body and be ready for the repaint and the epoxy sculpt process. This is his jacket before, and this is his jacket after. I painted the jacket, and now it'll be time to work on this. I added a cross on his back of his jacket. I wanted to paint his epoxy sculpt, so I decided to, before we spray painted, we repaired his head with epoxy sculpt and covered his whole plastic head with epoxy sculpt. We put the epoxy sculpt on his head and we let it sit overnight. Enjoy the speed process. Time for the spray paint. I use this material called Bonds to Plastic. It works really well, and I decided to spray paint it a natural human skin tone. You can find these at Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, Target, anywhere you can find it. I'm very excited how he turned out in the end, so I was really happy and really pleased, and he's hanging on my wall right now. And he's complete, and I really loved how he turned out. He looks so realistic. Now on to the face up. My sister Karina decided to paint the face up again, and once again for his face up and for his iconic face up, rockstar face up, and it's gonna look rockin', 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 rockin' wild. Made a decision to give him a stubble beard, and then we painted it on a mustache later on in that video. So we decided to paint a little stubble beard and paint his eyes and paint everything on his face. So I hope he looks like a rock star, but not a particular person I recognize. But that's okay. At least I have him as a doll. So here's his eyelids and his eye paint face. And my assistant Karina is painting the eyes on the face. She always does the face ups for my dolls, and I'm very excited for it. And yeah, she now is painting the pupils of his eyes, even though he looks like a very scary character right now. So, see you later. Well, the funny thing is, when I did his face, and when I did his face, he kind of looks a little familiar. And this is why he looks like a familiar face. Even though I love his music and his acting career, I had to still trim it down. So I'm very glad I decided to change that. Even though I did cut his hair down and I added hairspray in the back of his head, I still felt like he is done. I made the shirt off camera and did all the clothes off camera, but I'm very glad I cut his hair to make it shorter. Even though I love his acting skills and music career, I still made a decision to trim it down just a little bit to make it more rocker-ish. Assistant Karina made his electric guitar out of cardboard and paint. He is now finished. I am very excited with this doll that I feel happy that he's now complete.